Game 2 of our doubleheader. From St. Augustine, Florida, it's Young Harris against Flagler College. Game 1, the Mountain Lions of Young Harris won it 10-3. They got 6 in the 6th to break it open. Flagler trying to salvage a split here. Second of a 3-game series. The final game will be tomorrow afternoon. Glad to have you with us, along with Sadie Reese, John Jordan. I'm Dave Wenda. The starting lineup for the visiting Mountain Lions of Young Harris. Leading off, number 36, the DH, Ethan Underwood. Batting second, the second baseman, Noah Fitzgerald. And batting third, the center fielder, Tucker Greer. We'll get to the rest of the starters as they come to the plate. They'll face Kyle Morton. And the first pitch is a ball. Our umpires today behind the plate, John Puma. At first, Mark Morgan. And at third base, Marshall Santos. The 1-0 from Morton is in there for a strike. Kyle Morton making his 5th appearance, his 4th start. He's 1-2 on the year. This one grounded foul. 4.29 ERA. He's worked 21 innings, allowed 15 hits, 11 runs, walked 8, and struck out 22. He's ahead 1-2. Two-two pitch. Ground ball, rolls foul. Defensively, essentially the same lineup for Flagler, with the exception of Drew Annette taking over from Ashton Thomas at first, and John Fiorenza's behind the plate. So with that win earlier today, Young Harris leapfrogs Flagler in the standings. 2-2 pitch is low, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Young Harris now 5-5 in the PBC, 5-6 overall. Flagler 4-5 in the league, and 5-9 overall. Three-two pitch is a ball. Leadoff walk for Underwood. That brings up Noah Fitzgerald, the second baseman. Fitzgerald went 2 for 5 in the opener with 2 runs batted in and a run scored. Starting today, he was hitting .364. Big swing and a miss. Fitzgerald with a couple of home runs, 11 RBIs on the season, slugging .636. One pitch fouled out of play. The 0-2 swung on and missed. And there's one gone here in the first. Brings up Tucker Greer, the center fielder. First pitch strike. Check on the runner. Stephen Wagner is the head coach for Young Harris in his 4th season. One pitch. Line to center, right at Kaufman. And 2 gone here in the first. Brings up the first baseman, Dalton Cash.
First baseman, 14, Dalton Cash.
Cash was 2 for 5 in the opener with 2 runs driven in. Lifts this one foul. One lined foul. Cash behind 0-2. Throw behind the runner at first. Flagler dugout thought they had him. One ball and 2 strikes to Cash. And strikes him out to end the inning. No hits, no runs, 1 left for the Mountain Lions as we head to the home half of the first. Welcome back. Getting set for the bottom of the first inning here. Lineup for the Flagler Saints. Leading off, playing center field, Jake Kaufman. Batting second, playing second base, Matthew Burke. Batting third, the left fielder, Chase Carney. Batting cleanup, the right fielder, Adam Mitchell. In the 5-hole, it's the DH, Miles Colangelo. In the 6th spot, the third baseman, Jaden Ward. Batting 7th, the first baseman, Drew Annette. Batting 8th, the catcher, John Fiorenza. And batting 9th, the shortstop, Donovan Garcia. They'll face Cole Edwards. Edwards, a 6'1" freshman out of Peachtree Corners, Georgia. Edwards making his 4th appearance, his 3rd start. He's 0-1 on the year. 4.70 ERA. Pitched 15 in the 3rd innings, given up 16 hits, 13 runs. Walked 7 and struck out 15. He'll deal with Kaufman, Burke, and Carney here in the first. First pitch is outside to Kaufman. Kaufman hit a homer in the opener, a solo shot to right field. He was 2 for 5 in the game with a couple of runs. And that run driven in. Slow roller to second for Fitzgerald. Brings up Matthew Burke. Matthew Burke, 2 for 5 with the run driven in the first game. Burke leading the Saints in batting average starting the day, 308. The home run and 6 RBIs. Ball 1. Now 2 balls and no strikes. .72 degrees here at game time. Some cloud cover. Overall, very nice day for baseball in St. Augustine. Three balls and a strike. And Burke draws the walk. So a base runner for the Saints, and the batter will be Chase Carney, the left fielder. This ball is outside, ball 1. Lifted to right field. Drifting under it is Wallace. And there are 2 out here in the first. That brings up Adam Mitchell, the right fielder. Saints have won their last 2 PBC series, taking 2 of 3 from Lander here last week, and then the prior weekend taking 2 of 3 at Augusta. First pitch popped up. And that one is dropped by the second baseman, Fitzgerald, who had a long run just to get there. Mitchell was 1 for 4 in the first game. Second on the team in batting average at .281. 6 runs driven in. Strike 2. Edwards thought he had him rung up, but it's outside for a ball. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded right back to Edwards. Flips to first for the out. So no hits, no runs, no errors. 1 left for the Saints as we head to the second.
At the end of 1, game is tied 0-0.
How can we get these sponsors?
Do I just redo the sponsors?
Sporadically. Mystifies me.
Top of the second. The batter is Jackson Jones, the catcher. It'll be Jones, Rome Wallace, and Brett Hawkins for the Mountain Lions. Garcia at short. 1 gone. And the batter is Rome Wallace, the right fielder. Wallace was 2 for 5 in the first game with a run. Big swing and a miss. So Nathan Henderson had been one of the 3 weekend starters, if you will, for the Saints. Getting a break from that duty this weekend. He struggled to an 8.7 ERA so far.
The first base I got.
So Zach Audette pitched the first game. This is Kyle Morton. Tomorrow, Colt Mink will get the start at noon. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes to Wallace.
I used to have something, but I think I trashed it years ago. Are the guys chasing them down out there? Or?
Wallace is down on strikes. 2 away for Brett Hawkins.
Now batting, third base, number 4, Brett Hawkins.
Okay, which umpire is that? Is it Marshall?
Yeah, I think it was the first base umpire or one of the field umpires?
I think it's Marshall.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Who played last?
Mark Morgan is a down first baseman.
Yeah, it's not him. I just didn't, because he had his stuff off whenever he talked to me.
Yeah.
So I couldn't remember if he was on the where's their names? It's John.
John's gone.
John Pulis. Gone. Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Yeah, every 3 innings. Yeah. Starting next inning.
Okay.
Ground ball for Annette. 3 up and 3 down. We head to the bottom of the second. No score.
Now batting. DH, number 25, Miles Fagliano.
What was that?
Bottom of the second. The batter is Miles Colangelo, the DH. Colangelo has been the best run producer for the Saints. He has 10 RBIs. Jaden Ward has 8.
After that, my volleyball recap from a girl named Carly Redford, and then I put Carlin Reddish. He used to play basketball for us a number of years ago. And it's just, my mind's just like it is now.
0-1 pitch. Flown to center. 1 out. That brings up Jaden Ward, the third baseman. Ward was 1 for 3 in the first game with a walk. Sliced foul. May notice there's only 2 umpires out there. We had 3 in the opener. We think John Puma has left for some reason. There was a long delay in the first game after a disputed call on a apparent line out. And lined it to second. 2 gone. Drew Annette is the batter, the first baseman. In that first game, what looked like and what was called an ending line out, even though it pulled the glove off the pitcher Audette, and then he threw errantly to first should allowed an extra Young Harris run to score, but it was called an out. The umpires came together, and then they went to the parking lot for a good, 25, 30 minutes. Supposedly to check the rule book. There was no video replay in Peach Belt Conference baseball. Anyway, the call stood, and Young Harris did not need that run after all. Oh, 2 pitch is low to Annette. Annette getting his second start of the year. Still does not have a hit. 1-2 pitch is low. Two pitch misses. The count runs full. And there's the first hit of the season for Drew Annette. Sharp single into center field with 2 outs. And that brings up John Fiorenza. Fiorenza was expected to be the starting catcher this year, but has dealt with a thumb injury on his catching hand that's prevented him from playing much. Does have 7 at-bats, no hits, 1 RBI. Lined right at the third baseman Hawkins for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left, and we head to the top of the 3rd. Still 0-0. Top of the third inning, 0-0. Mark Castle, the shortstop, will lead things off for Young Harris. First pitch, fly ball to center field. Logan Worley will be the batter. Worley was 2 for 4 in the first game, scored 2 times, drove in a run, made a fantastic diving catch to take away a hit and likely a run early in the game. The 2 pitch is high, ball 1. Ground ball for Burke. Two gone here in the third. Back to the top of the order, and Underwood.
Now batting DH number 36, Ethan Underwood.
The midterms this week? Or?
Yeah, it started last week and then they're finishing this week. A lot of papers were due. That's the worst. I'd rather take a test.
Underwood walked to lead off the game.
Everybody's written on for papers.
I know. There's so many. Like, please chill out.
Fouled off 0-2. Ooh. And Underwood comes up gimpy after that swing. Trainer comes out from Flagler. This is National Athletic Training Month. Colin Fridley was
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
recognized before the game.
Remember all the sport management kids that were athletics playing by how many papers they had to write. I'm like, oh, that's why
Young Harris was established in 1886.
you took it.
Yeah, it's just
Private school.
not all doing the same.
About 1,400 undergraduates. It's located in Young Harris, Georgia. Longtime junior college. Notable baseball alums, Nick Markakis, who just retired after a 15-year major league career, and Charlie Blackmon, outfielder for the Rockies.
See, the one thing I like about this is that people feel like a bunch of deja vu for the same facts over and over and over again.
You want some orange slices out there? Or?
I think this may be a cramping issue for Underwood.
It's getting hydrated.
Get the match.
Trying to get him hydrated, and some kind of tablets he just took. Salt tablets, I'm guessing.
Get him some bananas.
Pickle juice, that's it.
Underwood
Does it
also led off in the opener. Went 1 for 4 with 2 runs and 2 ribs. Look at the Peach Belt Conference standings. Georgia College sits on top starting today, 7-2, followed by Columbus State, just a half game back, 6-2, and then North Georgia 10-5. UNC Pembroke is 6-3. Fifth place team is Lander at 5-3. Then Francis Marion is 5-4. Young Harris, by virtue of their win in the opener, is 5-5. Flagler is 4-5, as is Georgia Southwestern. And then it's USC Aiken, Augusta, and Claflin rounding out the bottom part of the standings. After this weekend series, the Saints go on the road. They'll play at Albany State. That's a non-league game on Wednesday. And then back to PBC action over the weekend at USC Aiken. In fact, 3 consecutive PBC standing or matchups. Aiken, North Georgia, and then Francis Marion. The Saints won't return here for another home game after tomorrow until April 9th when Claflin comes in. 0-2 pitch is outside. One-two pitch. Swung on and missed. So the Mountain Lions go in order here in the third. We go to the bottom half of the inning. Still 0-0. Leading off the third for the Saints, Donovan Garcia, the shortstop. Fly ball to left. Orley takes care of it. Back to the top of the order, and Jake Kaufman.
Center fielder number 1, Jake Kaufman.
Kaufman quickly behind 0-2. Kaufman's down on 3 pitches. 2 outs here in the third.
Now batting second baseman number 3, Matthew Burke.
The batter will be Matthew Burke, who walked his first time. Ground ball to second for Fitzgerald. Very easy inning for Cole Edwards. We'll head to the fourth. Still no score.
Leading off the Mountain Lions.
Welcome back. Top of the fourth inning. Fitzgerald, Greer, and Cash for the Mountain Lions to face Kyle Morton. And there's the first hit of the game for the Mountain Lions. It's a single from Fitzgerald. Leadoff runner aboard for Tucker Greer. Morton's only allowed 2 base runners. Leadoff walk to Underwood and that single to Fitzgerald. Shows bunt, gets down a good one. Fiorenza just in time.
Now batting first base, number 14, Dalton Cash.
Brings up Dalton Cash, who struck out back in the first inning. Strike one. Oh, and 2 now. That one's outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now 2 and 2. Fouled back. Cash stays alive. And then another foul. This one lifted foul on the right side and pushed out of play. Oh, Morton and Cash in a bit of standoff here. Three-two. Ground ball to short. Garcia gets a glove on it. Throw is not in time. Cash slid in head first. Fitzgerald moves up to third, so runners at the corners now with one out for Jackson Jones, the catcher. And yet again, the trainer will make his way out onto the field. He'll check on Donovan Garcia. Well, just looking back at baseball history, this day in baseball history. Back in 1917, Dodgers manager Wilbert Robinson bragged that he could catch a ball dropped from an airplane when he had heard that Gabby Street had caught a ball dropped off the Washington Monument. Casey Stengel substituted a grapefruit for the baseball, and Robinson actually got a glove on it, but it hit him in the chest. Robinson felt the ooze and thought it was blood and screamed that he was dying until he tasted the grapefruit juice. He later said he probably would have been killed if it had been a real baseball. So there you go. This day in baseball history, 1917.
What were the words that just came out of your mouth again?
Line foul. Jones, ground ball, base hit. And that scores the first run of the game. Fitzgerald comes in to make it 1-0. Rome Wallace is the batter. He struck out his first time up. 1-0 pitch misses. 2 balls and no strikes. Morton has fallen behind now 3-0. Does not look real comfortable this inning. Given up 3 hits already. There's a strike. And the bases are loaded after the Rome Wallace walk.
Play some music.
That gets a visit from Jeff Pelkey, the pitching coach. Three hits and a walk so far this inning with the sacrifice mixed in. It's plated 1 run for the Mountain Lions and has the bases loaded with just 1 out. The batter will be Brett Hawkins, who grounded out to first base in his first at bat. Hawkins was 1 for 5 in the opener with a run. Quick visit from Pelkey. Still no stirrings in the Flagler bullpen. That hit him, and that'll score another run. Makes it 2-0, Young Harris. Mark Castle is the batter. He flew out to center field in the 3rd inning. He's the 7th batter here in the 4th. Fouled out of play. There's a strike. Slow roller for Garcia. And that's another hit for the Mountain Lions. Scores another run. That's 3-0. That brings up Logan Worley. Ground out in his first at bat. Ground ball for Ward. Will go to first. And there are 2 gone. Another run comes in to score. It's 4-0. So a pinch hitter for Underwood is number 7, TJ Bird. Remember, Underwood had what we think was a cramping problem in his leg, his last at bat. 2-1 to Bird. Ground ball. And that'll score 2 more runs. 6-0.
So we got number 33 walking.
Thank you. Hard hit ball to the gap in right center. Kaufman diving catch to end the inning. But the Mountain Lions get 6 runs and lead it 6-0. Chase Carney is the batter here in the 4th inning. Cole Edwards has only allowed 1 hit. It was a single to Drew Annette. Also walked a batter. The only 2 base runners for Flagler so far. Line drive, center field. 1 gone.
Now batting right field, number 14, Adam Mitchell.
Adam Mitchell's the batter. Adam grounded back to Edwards in the 1st inning, ending that frame for the Saints. A 1 pitch way outside. One, 2 pitch. Just misses. Now 3-2 to Mitchell. And a base hit. Good at bat from Adam Mitchell, working the count full and then delivering the base knock. Miles Colangelo is the batter. He flew out to center field his first time. Ground ball, smothered at third. The throw in time. Great play by Hawkins for the second out. That brings up Jaden Ward, lined out to the second baseman, and his first at bat. Grounded into the Flagler dugout. Hard hit to left. This is going to be a base hit. Extra bases and the first run of the game for the Saints as Mitchell scores on the Ward double.
Now batting first baseman, number 10, Drew Annette.
Drew Annette is the batter. Picked up his first hit of the season back in the second inning. Strike one to Annette. Fouled back into the screen. 0-2 now. That one missed. Edwards was walking back to the dugout. I'll have to throw at least one more pitch. Two balls and two strikes. Foul tipped into the mitt, strike 3. But the Saints push across the run on a couple of hits. And the score is now 6-1, Young Harris. Top of the 5th inning, and Tucker Greer is the batter. Greer 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt. Foul ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Flagler coached by Dave Barnett, now in his 34th season. 970 wins, 779 losses. Strike 3, and Greer is retired. Barnett is 12th in career wins among active D2 coaches. Was briefly an assistant coach at Iowa before getting the head job here at Flagler. Was the athletic director of the Saints from 94 to 2009. A 1-0 pitch. Popped up along the right side. Mitchell giving chase, and it's into the bullpen. Barnett started his college career at Seminole Community College here in Florida. Transferred to the University of North Carolina, where he led the Tar Heels in batting average in 1978. Helped them to a third-place finish at the College World Series. There's a strike, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Then he started his pro career with the Montreal Expos organization. Played 1 year in the minors for the Expos. Jaden Ward backhands it. Strong throw across. And there are 2 outs. Nice play. Jackson Jones is the batter. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Ground ball to first and a net. So 1-2-3 inning for Morton that time. Still a 6-1 game.
Leading off, the catcher, number 7, John Fiorenza.
Bottom of the fifth. It'll be John Fiorenza, Donovan Garcia, and Jake Kaufman scheduled to face Edwards. Fiorenza lined out sharply to third in the second.
Hey, Jordan, if you want to work, I need a computer. I need a producing part of it.
Oh, the guys just press the button.
Oh, it's just you're alternating cameras.
Yeah, I can do that.
1 ball and 1 strike.
That's what, 6 Friday, 3 Saturday.
Ground ball to third. Hawkins makes the play. 1 out, and the batter is Donovan Garcia.
35, Donovan Garcia.
Y'all keep playing the song super long.
It's too good of a song, boys.
1 ball, no strikes to Garcia.
Hey, were you around when they had the picture that came up the Oompa Loompa song?
Yeah.
That was AJ Gruber.
Yeah, it was. Or down by like 9 runs when we played it. I'm like,
What was your question?
Mine was LOVE. I don't know if you remember that song. LOVE. You know which one I'm talking about?
1-1 pitch. Strike 2.
I'll put it in between heads.
Don't do that.
Count evens. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Grounder to short. Castle in time. Now Jake Kaufman's 0 for 2.
Center fielder, number 1, Jake Kaufman. Not as bad as the chainsaw.
Well, Ashley Simpson. That was mine.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. It definitely was not bad. John Skrillo.
Hitters count for Kaufman.
We had a really short second baseman. His was when I grew up. The one guy had the clown song. Yeah, another guy, classic. I feel like.
And Kaufman works the walk with 2 outs. I'll bring on Matthew Burke. Has a walk and a ground out in this game.
Matthew Burke.
Strike from Edwards. And in an 0-2 hole is Burke. Kaufman breaks and Burke fouls off the pitch.
I wonder if last year still here.
The little kid?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was one of the he was in the police. Yeah, that's it.
Ground ball to second. And Fitzgerald dropped it. So 2 base runners here with 2 outs, and the batter will be Chase Carney. Fly out and a line out in this second game. Both runners break. The pitch goes all the way to the backstop.
I'm going to give him a stolen base on both. Yeah.
So both Kaufman and Burke pick up stolen bases. And now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. And that'll get a visit from Stephen Wegener. Edwards up to 66 pitches.
First visit, dog. First visit.
I love this. Forget to write up about a pig. It's senior day. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's senior day?
Apparently. I'll write something tonight and print it off here.
Fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, we had a little scoring issue last game. The umpire forgot to count.
Sounds about right.
And we had it 1-1, and he held up 2-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So we changed it up here. And then next thing you know, it was 2-2, but on the umpire's version, it was 3-2. So we threw another ball and it walked, and our dugout went nuts. And then both field umpires did.
This one popped into right field.
So they confirmed that it was walk.
Wallace puts it away.
Confirmed it was walk, and our dugout was bad. And
No, they can.
Ready for the top of the 6th inning. 6-1 Mountain Lions on top. They took the opener 10-3.
but because they stopped the play, when I mentioned they were pattern for a second, so they justified it. It was a judgment call.
Batters Rome Wallace. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk, an RBI, and a run scored. And strikes out here for the first out. Batter's Brett Hawkins, who was hit by a pitch that drove in a run, one of 6 runs in the 4th. Came around to score later, and he's also grounded out to first. One ball and 1 strike. That one's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled back, 3-2. Well, Morton cruised through his first 3 innings, facing just 1 over the minimum. Strikeout here. And the first 2 are gone via the K. And it brings up Mark Castle. But in the 4th inning,
Now batting shortstop number 10, Mark Castle.
Morton gave up 5 hits, a walk, hit a batter, allowing 6 runs. This one high and tight. Saints got 1 back in the home half of that frame, but playing catch up ever since. That breaking pitch misses. Strike 3. Morton struck out the side. We head to the home half of the 6th. Still 6-1 Mountain Lions. Bottom of the 6th inning. 6-1 is the score. Visitors on top. Young Harris also won the opener 10-3. Series finale tomorrow. First pitch is at noon. For the Saints here in the 6th, it's Adam Mitchell, Miles Colangelo, and Jaden Ward. First pitch, ground ball, or line drive, excuse me, to Castle at short.
Now batting, designated hitter number 25, Miles.
So 1 pitch, 1 out. Batter is Miles Colangelo. Colangelo for 2, fly out and a ground out in this nightcap. He swings at the first pitch, drives it into center field, caught.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 8, Jaden Ward.
Jaden Ward is the batter. 1 for 2 with a double. He has the Lone RBI for the Saints in this one. Oh, one pitch is fouled back. And Ward is behind 0-2. That one's outside, ball one. Ball two. Once again, Edwards showing up the umpire a little bit, walking towards the dugout, thinking he's rung up the batter on strikes. By the way, we do have 3 umpires again. Hit hard to the gap, but the wind will hold that one up. Worley makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Saints in the 6th. Still 6-1. Morton continues for the Saints on the mound here in the 7th. Giving up 5 hits, 6 runs. All of those came in the 4th inning. First pitch, ball lofted to left field. And Carney tracks it down, so Worley is retired.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 7,
TJ Bird is the batter. First pitch strike. TJ came on as a pinch hitter for Underwood in the 4th. And wrapped a single, drove in 2 runs with that hit. Morton blows that one past him. Now 2-2. Fouled back. Count runs full.
Next pitch will be pitch number 1.
Strike 3 called. Two outs for Noah Fitzgerald.
Now batting, second baseman, number 13, Noah Fitzgerald.
That was his 9th strikeout of the game.
This one fouled out of play along the right side. Swing and a miss. Nice change of speed from Morton there. Oh, 2 pitch fouled back. And a base hit. Fitzgerald with his second hit in this second game. And the Mountain Lions have a base runner with 2 outs. The batter's Tucker Greer. Greer looks at a strike. 0 for 2 today with the sacrifice bunt. Close play over at first. Tried to check his swing unsuccessfully. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 pitch. Line drive, base hit. Into the alley and right. They'll send Fitzgerald. And it is a triple for Tucker Greer. And the lead now 7-1. Check and make sure he touched first. Pitch blocked by Fiorenza. One ball, one strike. Ground ball hits the mound. Garcia with a nice pick, and the throw is dropped.
Base hit.
Another run comes in to score as Greer is plated on the RBI single from Cash. Garcia with this spectacular play on that short hop. And the batter's Jackson Jones. So 8-1 is our score. 8 runs on 8 hits, 1 error for Young Harris, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors for Flagler.
Pitching change.
And it looks like we'll have a pitching change here with 2 outs in the 7th as Dave Barnett motions towards the bullpen. I'll tell you all about it coming up. Welcome back. The new pitcher is number 17, Nick Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, a redshirt freshman from right here in St. Augustine. Batter is Jackson Jones. First pitch, line drive, right to Kaufman. 1 pitch, and that is the end of the inning. But the Mountain Lions get a couple more runs and lead it 8-1. Bottom of the seventh. 8-1 is the score. Young Harris with the lead. For the Saints here in the seventh, Drew Annette, John Fiorenza, and Donovan Garcia. First pitch swinging, strike one. Annette with a single and a strikeout. One pitch, tails outside, ball two. This one popped foul. Two pitch. Swing and a miss. And Annette is down on strikes for the second time here. Fiorenza's the batter.
Now batting, catcher number 7, John Fiorenza.
That's a foul ball. Friends are a junior transfer from the College of Central Florida in Ocala. One and one. Last year, he started all 11 games he played in before the season was cut short. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, center field. And Greer is there. And the batter will be the shortstop, Donovan Garcia.
Now batting, shortstop number 35, Donovan Garcia.
Ground ball back up the middle. Making the play is Castle, but his throw was off target and would have been late.
Now batting,
Back to the top of the order, and Jake Kaufman. Kaufman is 0 for 2 today with a walk, stolen base. High fly ball to right. And that'll end the inning. No runs, one hit, one left. Still 8-1. Top of the 8th, 8-1, Young Harris. Been a big day offensively for the Mountain Lions. They won the first one 10-3. Got 6 runs in the 6th inning there. They got 6 runs in the 4th inning here in the nightcap. Pfeiffer continues on after throwing 1 pitch for the final out of the 7th. Now 1 pitch hit him. So the batter will be Brett Hawkins, who's 0 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Final line on Kyle Morton, the starter. 6 2/3 innings pitched. He threw 111 pitches, allowed 8 hits, 8 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Oh, and 1 to Hawkins. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Meanwhile, for Young Harris, Edwards, through 7 complete, has thrown only 88 pitches. Allowed the 1 run, 4 hits, walked 2, struck out 3. Been very efficient. Three balls and a strike. Fouled off. The count is full. Pfeiffer lettered all 4 years at St. Augustine High. Was a good hitter for the Yellow Jackets. A runner goes, and it's a walk to Hawkins. First 2 are aboard here in the 8th. Mark Castle's the batter. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Has an RBI and a run scored. Pfeiffer, as a senior, hit .370, which is second all time at St. Augustine High School. Shows bunt and gets one down. Pfeiffer will go to first. It's a sacrifice for Castle. So runners at second and third, and the batter is Logan Worley. Fastball blows by Worley. Quickly 2 strikes. Pfeiffer's brother Seth played professionally in the Houston Astros organization. Fouled off at the plate. Pfeiffer, in fact, had the highest batting average on his high school squad 3 straight years. Was first team All-County and All First Coast. One and two. Another foul. Fly ball, center field. Tagging is Wallace. The throw goes to third base. And it's 9-1. TJ Bird is the batter. Looks like the ump got hit with that foul tip. Colin Fridley's been a busy trainer today. Count is 0-1 to Bird. And that hit him. Noah Fitzgerald's the batter. 2 for 4 in this game.
And that was probably his second. And I think that's what happened with the second. With the first pitch with Wallace.
Right at Garcia, who'll go the short way. And that is the end of the inning. Another run pushed across by the Mountain Lions. They lead at 9-1. Bottom of the 8th inning, Matthew Burke is the hitter. First pitch, ground ball to short. Castle took his time, but makes the play. New second baseman for the Mountain Lions is number 11, Kyle Ayers.
Substitution here to the Mountain Lions. Taking over at second base, number 11, Kyle Ayers.
Chase Carney's the batter, 0 for 3 in this one. One ball, one strike. Base hit. Just the 5th hit allowed by Edwards. Adam Mitchell is the batter. He has one of those hits and has scored the only run for the Saints back in the 4th inning. And back-to-back singles with one out here in the 8th. Brings up Miles Colangelo. 0 for 3 tonight. Another foul, 0-2. Colangelo, a sophomore from Palm Beach, Florida. Also a transfer from the College of Central Florida. Checks his swing. One, two, spoiled by Colangelo. Strike three. Colangelo is down on strikes, and there are two gone here in the Flagler eighth.
Now batting third baseman number 8, Jaden Ward.
Brings up Jaden Ward, who has an RBI double to his credit. Hit the ball hard all three times, but unfortunate hit right at the second baseman and lined out also to left field. Breaking ball for a strike. Couldn't hold up there, 0-2. Ward strikes out. Throw down is in time. Couple of hits, no runs though. Couple of runners stranded, and it's still 9-1. Top of the ninth, 9-1, Young Harris. A new battery for the Saints. On the mound is number 39, Sam Cooper, and behind the plate, number 24, Sam Friedman, takes over for Fiorenza. Cooper will face Greer, Cash, and Jones here in the ninth.
Now batting number 35, center field.
Cooper making his fifth appearance. 2.45 ERA. His thrown just 3 2/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, walked 2 and struck out 1. One pitch, ground ball to Garcia. Nice pick at the other end by Annette.
Now batting, first base, 14, Dalton.
Dalton Cash is the batter. 2 for 4, 2 singles, a run, and an RBI. Big cut at the first pitch. Strike 1. Another chance for Garcia. Quickly 2 gone here in the 9th.
Just walking out.
Now batting, number 28, catcher, Jackson Jones.
Jackson Jones will hit here for young Harris. He's 1 for 4. Two balls and a strike. That's a strike, evening the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cooper, 6'2" sophomore from Keene, New Hampshire. Transfer from Broward College. Also UMass. And makes quick work of the 9th here. So we head to the bottom of the 9th. Flagler still trails at 9-1. Cole Edwards will try to go the distance here for a rare complete game in college baseball. Edwards has thrown 104 pitches Allowed 6 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Batters drew a net, 1 for 3. Ball and a strike. Three and one now. Leadoff walk for a net. And the batter will be Friedman.
Now batting, catcher number 24, Sam Friedman.
Friedman hitting .222 this year. 6 hits, a homer, a couple of RBIs. Quickly behind 0-2. That one missed. One and 2 the count on Friedman. Strike 3 called. 1 gone here in the Flagler ninth. Batter is Donovan Garcia. There's some action in the Young Harris bullpen in case Edwards falters. He's up to 114 pitches. First pitch, swinging, line drive, and Flagler's down to its last out. Kaufman is the batter. 0 for 3 with a walk and a stolen base. One ball and a strike. Fouled off. Now Flagler down to its last strike. Two and two. Remember, the series finale starts tomorrow at noon. Colt Mink will be the starter for the Saints. Ground ball, this should do it. A complete game win for Cole Edwards, who scatters 6 hits in a 9-1 win. And Young Harris has swept this doubleheader. Flagler will try to salvage one tomorrow. Remember, that's at noon.